Jesus Trump. Jesus Trump. This is where I would hit an air horn or something, but you ain't gonna hear it. So this is basically what happened, all right? Donald Trump posted this. Now, it has now been deleted, but he's posted this picture, and the internet has been going stupid all day over this. I've been reading like think pieces because he did this. I've been reading like pro think pieces, anti think pieces, just think pieces. And I was reading because I know how to read. Don't get me fucked up, right? But the thing is all right, we all know, anybody that's in their right mind, you know, I'm not here to debate. I don't have the call-in line up right now. This is not a debate. You're not going to be like, it's not what it seems, or it's just this, or it's like, this is stupid. We're at war right now, and this guy's posting memes. He's posted memes. Not only that, he posted the memes of Jesus. Not only that, forget that. Forget his, he tried to clamp down on the Pope, on our brother white passing Pope. Forget all of that. Forget all of that. From the south side of Chicago. Forget all of that. Forget all of that. Forget just the disrespect for my Catholic brothers and sisters out there. Then he goes on and disrespects the rest of the Christian world by posting an image of him as Jesus Christ, seemingly healing. Right there, come on, to the monitors. Let's go to the monitors. You see this, and people are tweaking. Let's go to the Straits Times. All right, so we see the picture here now. Let's see if I can do a little zoom in here, because like y'all was like, man, and when I say y'all, I mean the greater internet good, the goons out there, whether good or bad. Never mind Trump just sitting in here as the Christ. You know, never mind that he has created an AI image of himself healing someone because he has the powers of Christ. Never mind that. You know, we can even get to the part 2, because I know you guys are like, but never mind him saying that it was what? He said, I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor and had to do Red Cross. These are literally quoted words that came out of his mouth. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor and had to do Red Cross. Maybe with Red Cross, maybe they are actually quoting him and he said to do Red Cross and forgot the with, or I don't know what the hell he was trying to say now. Cheers. He's like, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better. I mean, now he didn't, I know people are like, oh, he made cuts to Red Cross, and it's not true. He didn't directly cut funds to Red Cross, but because of his policies, you know, the Red Cross working over internationally has felt the pangs of a deficit due to Buddy's budget cuts. But yeah, he's portraying himself as Jesus Christos, Donald Christos, Jesus Trump. I don't know how we're going to go with this. But see, what people aren't talking about, like some people are saying this guy right here, you see me using my cursor to circle this face, and they say he's healing Jeffrey Epstein. Somebody said he's healing Beau Biden. Funny. I don't know what the hell is on this guy's cap here. I'm just scrolling, guys. He deletes the post of himself, though. I guess that's definitely he's Papa Smurfing. He's got some type of patriotic cap on. And this guy right here, now, if you scroll back, it's just camouflage cap. He has no rank. And that's something I would totally expect. Like, this is a grown-ass man. He don't look like he's new to the military service, you know, facial-wise, right? But he has no rank at all. Battles, that's telling me something. That should be telling you something. Grown-ass man, military apparel, no rank at all. Crazy. All right, we got prayer hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that looks like a thumb there. There's a finger sticking out there. Those could definitely be, I don't know who that is. This could be Beau or Jeffrey. And right here, guys, right here, I'm circling this lady down here with the stethoscope. Yeah, I know that's a nurse. That's not a surgeon. That's not a doctor. It's a nurse. You want to know how I know? Let me know in the chat you think that's a doctor or a surgeon. And tell me how I know what I know she's a nurse right there. She's a nurse. All right, and then we have that Lincoln Memorial next to the Statue of Liberty. Next, I don't know, what's the place in San Antonio, though? The custom made the last stand in San Antonio. Your boy Daniel Crockett. Yeah, that's what I meant. The Alamo, is that the Alamo? I'm effed up. But I do see here, this is, oh, someone's calling me. All right, but check this out. All right, we can see we got a little jet here. That might be the F-15, right? But right behind it, is that a TIE fighter fighting it? Is that a TIE fighter? And then what nobody's really pointing out in this picture is, what are these? Yo, what is this? What is this? Like, he couldn't real quick say, ChatGPT, can you please remove the demons that are coming from heaven? What is this? Is this a Thor angel? That's an eagle. That's an eagle. That's a, I don't know what that is, but it's something that I've seen like 121 minutes worth of on YouTube after 2 a.m. in the morning when I just can't sleep. All right, so that's what we got, guys. Get the clear vision. He said it had to do with Red Cross. That was his excuse. Now, listen, I've been on this for a minute now. It's 2026, well over 10 years. I have not been on YouTube for well over 10 years, but for well over 10 years, I have been highly critical of this man. Damn it, I went to go see Little Rascals as a youth, and I remember seeing him in Little Rascals, and I remember seeing him in Home Alone 2 making his little cameo. And in both cameos, the one in Home Alone 2 and the one in Little Rascals, the crowd was like visibly irritated by his presence. I'm from Jersey, shout outs to Jersey. Like, I remember this as a youth, being up in the cinema, watching this man come on screen in cameo fashion, and people scoffing. But now he's Jesus, guys. He's Jesus. He is Jesus.
And saying so in the aftermath of these very serious allegations.
Right down, what I did by accident was I clicked on a page with CNN, and it's Ramana. What's his name? Rajamanu. Manu Raju. I love his name. Manu Raju is basically reporting about the allegations of sexual misconduct with Representative Eric Swalwell. I believe he's of California. So Eric Swalwell had some stuff come up. He basically tried to downplay, then tried to lie about it. They called him out there, and now he's got some accusers coming out. And I don't know if you guys understand this. You live with 3 times right now. Shout out to everybody. I don't know if you guys understand this, but in today's day and time, like, people don't come out with 1 accuser, 2 accusers. You be having like 40, 50 accusers. It started with Bill Cosby with the many accusers, and ever since then it's been, you get a plethora, a flock, and it's like it happened with Harvey Weinstein, it happened with Diddy, it happened with a lot of people. And you get like a plethora, like a full-fledged flock of victims that come forward saying that, yo, you are a dirty dog. And I'm not sure if that's what's going on with Eric Swalwell right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. That's why I bring now all of that up. But anyway, the Democratic representative is stepping down. You know, he is stepping down, and he's planning to resign from Congress following these explosive allegations. Now, listen, it's Congress, and I was just talking to Love. We were talking about this actual allegation, along with, I think it's Anthony Gonzalez. So we got Eric Swalwell, and they're talking about that. And the thing is, there was the Anthony Gonzalez. He's in the same boat, but what's crazy is that he was messing with one of his aides. It's allegedly messing with one of his aides, and then it all came to the forefront, and the aide that was having extras with this guy decided to kill herself. So that was the accusations to the affair.
Tonight, Texas Congressman Tony Gonzalez is hitting back, responding to a new report of an alleged affair with a staffer who died in September after setting herself on fire. That staffer, Regina Santos Avilas, worked for Gonzalez for close to 4 years before her death. And now the San Antonio Express News reporting on allegations she was having an affair with the congressman.
So basically, that's what we were talking about. This is not like really a story that I was going to go and do into this evening, but it's part of it, because now we're looking at 2 different congressmen, one Republican, one Democrat, and I haven't heard about anything about Tony Gonzalez resigning or anything as of yet. I might have missed it. It's been a busy day. Forgive me if you did. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, they're both in this stuff. And during one of these CNN, all right, first of all, they're in the sexual misconduct things. There's been comments of like the Democrats eat their own, and that kind of irked me, because I'm not a Democrat, I'm an independent, but like that attitude irks me, because like, yeah, like this guy violated someone, you know, allegedly more than just one someone. He's got a history of this. Like, this is what he does. This is who he is right now in his life. This is the type of guy he is, and allegedly. And like, to say that Democrats eat their own, like, that's ridiculous, especially in these days and times where we got these Epstein files roaming around. We got people's names all up in them. It's kind of crazy. Listen, I've been trying to cut back from the politics and everything like that, but I got this marked under entertainment and YouTube because, I mean, it's a spectacle, if you will. It is partly entertainment. This is better. This is reality TV. This is art imitating life, imitating art, imitating life, imitating a little life, imitating like a dark, seedier life and dark, seedier art. If you're, the person who helped Jeffrey Epstein decorate his humble abode or his Manhattan apartment, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so, I think it's not about eating your own. It's about doing the right thing, the moral thing. And I don't think Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever the hell you are, I don't think that, in any of your parties, it is, a platform thing where you excuse bad behavior from just because they got the same logo as you. They rock the same logo as you. You get to excuse their misconduct, special sexual misconduct and allegations. You get to just sweep that under the rug. However, it does seem like there is one group in this day and time that has no problem doing that, actually wants to do that. And that's part of the reason why I don't get to talk about fun stuff all the time. I gotta use this craziness as the entertainment instead of talking about something from Cartoon Network or something like that, or Toonami, if these things still exist. Yeah. But I also did see Senator Warren, Elizabeth Warren. Look at her. She was doing an interview on CNN. Me and Love were talking about this because on CNN she was wearing the blue, and I like Elizabeth Warren. You know what I mean? She has no drip at all. I remember when she was like campaigning back in the 2010s, early 2010s. Me and Love were looking at her, and then we remember when we were sitting there when she got this little fit, and she's been rocking this fit right now here for like damn near a decade already. Elizabeth Warren, it's time to go hire another stylist to get you right, and then fire her and keep that style for another 10 years. But you gotta switch it up, mamas. Seriously. It's crazy. It's crazy because she was wearing a blue one today, and then this is what I did. Senator Warren, CNN. Look, let's scroll down. She got the purple one. She got the red one. I did see like an off blue one here. This one here, but it's black blouse underneath with the little jacket with the collar. Look at this. And then I was like, 3 times, you're being so petty. First of all, it's not like it's body shaming or anything, because it's really not body shaming. I'm not body shaming or anything like that. And I really shouldn't wardrobe shame, because that should be a thing. Wardrobe shaming should be a thing. You should be totally against wardrobe shaming. But the thing is, she does need an update. She needs to, she's on Capitol Hill. She's representing the people. She needs to change it up. You know what I mean? Just switch it up. I'm tired of seeing the same old Teletubby basic colors on her with the black underneath. That's crazy. But at the same time, I recognize this. And let me go full logo monitor for you guys. I recognize this, Senator Elizabeth Warren. I understand and I get it. And I actually find it quite charming that you only have 4 outfits that you own. I find it quite charming because it makes me believe that you're spending your time working for the American people. Give a damn how you look as long as you are clean and presentable, sort of like in a George Washington Carver type of little thing you got going. I get that, and that makes me like you for that. And I don't think it's an act or anything like that unless you are straight up hitting us with the prestige. Unless you're prestiging us and you're just going to do this for life. It's hard to believe politicians, but I believe quite earnestly that you don't care about your wardrobe at all. And it shows. And Senator Warren, if anybody sends you this, I'm pretty sure they won't, because who watches? But if they send you this is my question. Me and my wife kind of got a bet. Not a real bet, but, kind of like a bet for pride. I'm saying that back in the day when you were running as you were in the primaries back in the early 2000s, early 2010s, I am going to say that I think that, the DNC had gotten behind you a little bit. You are a force to be reckoned with, and they threw you a little money, and you were told to get a stylist. And then that is when you switched up from what you were wearing before to this. Because this is right now, to me, the second iteration of Elizabeth Warren that I've known. I know that the people have had the privilege of knowing her since she was on some other shit that she wore forever and ever. But this is, I know a little bit before this, and then it's just been this, all of this, the purple, the blue, the red when you're feeling spicy, you know? And I just want to know that. She was just like, oh, you know, you just like wearing what you wear. But I was like, I remember you wearing different stuff before, because that was terrible and awful. And then I remember that we were both, when we were watching like primaries and stuff, you were like on a debate, and we were like, damn, look, she got a little gear. They put something in her budget. And that's what I want to know. Did they put something in your budget, or is it just like a conscious choice, or did you get tired or whatever? Just let us know. I'm both 3 times talking shit, getting clicks. Live with 3 times. That's me. I am hitting the applause button because that's what I do, but I know there's no applause right now. There's no applause. So right now we got Jesus Trump and we got Elizabeth Warren needing one of those Jenny Jones makeovers. You know what I mean? Jenny Jones makeover. And then Jenny Jones be talking like, you send that person to the back, they give you that life story like, my mom, she got 3 kids and she always wearing saggy panties and she needs to go out and have fun and everything like that because she's young and she looks beautiful and everything, but her clothes and her style does not match the person that's on the inside. That's what they would tell Jenny Jones. And then Jenny would be like, bring out, I don't want to do any lady's name because you'll hear your name and get like, yeah, you'll be like honestly hyped about it, or you'll be like, oh, don't use my name as Jenny Jones before and afters. So then you're watching Jenny Jones and lady name comes out, and lady name comes around, they're like, boom, boom, boom. And then people from the audience comes up and be like, yo, I don't see nothing wrong with her. She look good, blah, blah, blah. And then a girl would get up like, you know, you could. Back in the day, they didn't say do your edges. Oh, you could fix your highlights or something like that. Or you could update to a jean pant. That's what Kanye would say. A leather pant. If you could upgrade to a leather pant. But no, they would do that. And then Jenny Jones would be like, all right, blah, 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 go back. And then they go backstage. And then some videos or something, they bring out some other people that had no good haircuts or style at all. And then at the end, you get ready to see the results. That's why you watch the show, to see the results. Everything else was filler, kind of like a Olympic sporting event. You hear in the background everything, you hearing the dog, and that's cool. It's cool. It's entertaining you. It's keeping you there locked in. But really, you're here to see if they're going to hit that triple, quadruple Lutz axle. You know what I mean? That's why you're there watching. And we just wanted to see the outcome of what was going on with the Jenny Jones makeovers. Jenny Jones makeovers were quite special. And then they come out, and sometimes it'd be a hit, sometimes it'd be a miss. But every time somebody came out and they like raised that little curtain or whatever, and they walked out and they had that music on, they'd be walking with confidence, because I'm pretty sure that somebody's backstage like, yo, when you come out there, let that shit pop. Like the producer telling them, make it pop with confidence, yo. We spent like $2,500 on you, and we got some JC Penney's out of this deal. Come out there with confidence. Then they come out with confidence, everybody be clapping for them. And then most of the time, these people would be like, yo, I feel great. I like the hair. I like the nails. I love this jacket. I don't love this skirt. And then boom, boom, boom. Then the dudes would come out. Everybody, oh my God, he's so handsome. Yes, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. I do feel better. Yes. I think I will keep this hairstyle, Jenny. Yes. You know, these shoes aren't me. But the lady likes it. I'm going to go along with it. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody's like, Jenny. That's what Elizabeth Warren needs. I just hit the applause button. You gotta hear it. Hear it with your heart, not with your ears right now. Let the children sing. Little horns, that's what we got. You might hear a little bit of that, but right now you're not really hearing that. But right now, Senator Elizabeth Warren definitely needs a Jenny Jones makeover. And just to remind you guys, I hopped on here. If you haven't hit your alerts, because I like to pop on. And guess what? For the next couple weeks, I will be off as we do a little bit what I call spring cleaning. I'm literally physically cleaning up my area, the house, the studio that we're in, and I'm literally getting, some new stuff rolling for the next season of the show, because we haven't had any seasons of the show. It's just episode after episode after episode after stuff after stuff after stuff, because stuff always happens, and I've been trying to wait for everything to slow down to take a break, but I can't, and it seems like I'm taking this break as everything is ratcheting up. This is a little therapy time right now. I'm venting. I'm venting. But yeah, everything's ratcheting up right now. And this is the time that I really actually positively need to take it down. Damn, yo, he laying on his back with his little paws up like this. Little, like, mouth all open and everything like that. He is comfy. And I'm mad. I am hating right now. I'm hating on my dog who's so damn comfortable. Just that, you know, they said on TikTok or Instagram, they say like, that's because they're so comfortable. They feel safe around you, that they can sleep on their back with their legs up, all vulnerable. Because really, I could just stomp his nuts out right now. Just pow, because the nuts just splayed out all over his bottom portion. And I could just like pat, just hit him with like 3 of them. And this MF would probably like, and then 5 minutes later, come wanting to play tug of war. Because he's nuts like that. Give him, let the children sing for Django. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do this little thing. I got this little channel on YouTube. It's called Talking Shit, and it's all about original podcasts. And I also do this show every Wednesday that goes by what we call We Live. I do that from 7:30 till when effing ever. But we're going to dial back for the next couple of weeks. I will try to be on as much as I can, and you will see me up in here with these 3 me's plus this me on this representative me on this sweatshirt, and then this more looking like me getting a bunch like this. I don't know what's going on here. Like, I punched this bear and it's like he caught my fists in his mouth. You know what I mean? Like, literally, this bear just ate my punch. I don't know if I like that. I really don't know if I like that. But yeah, Eric Swalwell, I hope you didn't do anything like that you can't really come back from. Like, I really hope that, you know, you was just talking slick to these ladies out here and not doing nothing with your hands or anything like that, your hands or anything else. But if you are, buddy, good on you for resigning. That's what you should do. That's the only good thing. And then go get some help. Go get some help. Go love on your family, and hopefully they're still there for you. I'm pretty sure he's married out there with kids and stuff like that. So yeah, go fix your life, bro. And if you got to face the law, go face the law, bro. Because we don't be doing like anything like that. Like, honestly, if you do go to jail or something like that, Eric Swalwell, and you got like a bunkie that puts red Kool-Aid on his lips to make him look like he is orange and the new black at the same damn time, you send him Elizabeth Warren's contact information so he can get her right, because she needs it. That's what I'm talking about. And then at the end of the day, listen, and this is serious here, and this is, I try to stay away from this, I try to stay from Donald Trump and everything, but he's an asshole. Okay, guys, plain and simple, straight up and down, he's an effing asshole, and he don't care who he offends. Buddy that, you know, he said was his friend, his buddy, is not his friend and buddy anymore. He will throw you out when he sees no longer fit for you. And I think he's come to the realization after his hijinks over the last couple months that it's going to be damn near impossible for him to rework a 3rd term right now. And yeah. So this is not Red Cross. He knows that it's not Red Cross. The fact that he couldn't admit that he did something like that and portrayed himself as Yeshua, whatever you call the prophet, the son of God, John 3:16, he can't win. He should have never posted this. It's so damn disrespectful. And then secondly, his excuse saying he was a Red Cross was fucking foolhardy. And anybody who else was like repeated it as a defense for him is a fucking dummy. And if you know anybody who did that, yo, like, shout them out in the chat. Please put them in the comments so we can get at them. Give us like their social media or something so we can go troll them. Because him like saying, "Oh, I thought it was a Red Cross," and not even making the connection between, you know, healing hands and power beams coming out of his hands and, you know, stuff like that with the divine, and just thinking it's Red Cross healing, and he's not even seeing Jesus, shows you how not a Christian he is, or excuse me, not a right-wing Christian evangelical, because they would know by the fit right there, the all white with the red sweater tied across his shoulder like Biff from Beverly Hills, you know, they would be like, oh, that's Jesus right away. He not one of you. He's not you. You're not one of him. All right, that's what I'm reminding you out here. I'm not disappointed in Donald Trump. There's always going to be a billion Donald Trumps, and all those billion, like throughout the history of time, there's been a millions of them. And you know what? They have billions of sycophants all on their NUTs, right? And that's just what it is. I'm not disappointed in evil. Evil's going to be evil, but I'm disappointed in people who say that they're good people, who support evil. I'm tired of seeing good people support evil. So this one's for you. And this is for everybody else who just wants to laugh at this bullshit. And if you know what that, like, is this plane, like, is that a TIE fighter? That's all I want to know behind that plane. I want to know if it's a TIE fighter behind a plane. I want to know what the hell this thing is coming from the heavens. I don't know. These things, this guy doesn't look like he looks like he's being, they look like they're being tossed out of heaven. You know what I mean? It doesn't look right. It looks really 2 a.m. YouTube. All right. Mo 3 times, that's me. Talking shit, getting clicks, that's the channel. You're chilling with me. Live with 3 times. And Jesus Trump. Jesus effing Trump. Like, share, comment, hit the alerts, because like I said, I pop up. Django shaking it off. The ice cream man's outside. I might go grab me a cone. But really, nah, the ice cream bell song is probably racist or something like that. We're gonna find out. I think it is. It probably is. I don't know. But damn, yo, some fucking twist with some chocolate jimmies. That's what we call them, jimmies. You might call them sprinkles. But yeah, it's probably like diabetes jet fuel for me right now. I don't need it. But damn, like a little pineapple sundae, I know I could go hit for one of those. Is this thing still alive? All right, I'm out of here. Peace.